Hello folks, Kexman here at Azeroth Homes, the housing estate agent pop-up in London. I'm joined by Maria Hamilton. Midnight is obviously just around the corner. It's something that we're kind of in that middle point of the saga, that this World Soul saga that's going on. From from a personal position and from like how the team is feeling, is it an exciting time at the moment to obviously be involved in the World of Warcraft development cycle?
Oh, absolutely. You know, this is the moment where we're all waiting, right? We're all waiting. We're all frantically making sure everything's ready. We're doing those last bugs. We're fixing things up. We're getting reports back from pre-patch and tuning and adjusting and balancing. So it's a crazy hectic time, but it's also for the team an opportunity to see years of work in the hands of players, and that is just a glorious feeling. I mean, the team is just watching streams and watching people make things and enjoying the housing videos and just hearing from everyone. I can't wait for you to really experience Midnight.
It's going to be very exciting. I mean, housing you touched upon, obviously something that we saw come in the War Within, Delves, coming into Midnight as well. But not only are they here in Midnight, we are kind of increasing what Delves can do. We have the Labyrinth Delves coming in. Speak to sort of what the decision-making process was for increasing what Delves can do for players. Was it because obviously they were a very popular feature in the War Within? Is it something that you're constantly going to be working on moving forward, obviously for the foreseeable future? Obviously?
Yeah, I mean, Delves were targeted for a particular player group. I've talked a little bit before about how we have a lot of people that they can't set aside a big block of time, or they get interrupted often. Maybe they have children and they need to step away to deal with something, and that makes some of our other content difficult because they don't want to let their group down. They're on a timer. You know, it's harder for them. So we were looking at people that needed that more casual opportunity and also needed to be able to play solo. Now, obviously, as we worked on our delves, we started trying new things. So with Koresh, for example, we added in some choice, right? You could have a gate pop up in your delve and you could choose to take that method to finish it. Or we added the ability to, summon the nemesis and fight the nemesis in that moment. We added mechanics that allowed you to lure the enemies into those mechanics and have it damage them. I mean, nothing like running around gathering them all up and having a mushroom explode or a spore explode on them. That's good times. With Midnight, we've now added some outdoor delves, so you'll be able to ride and be mounted. And so we keep looking at how people are playing. We have a lot of data on how long it takes people to finish and sort of if they're taking breaks in between and what's involved. And we think that there's room for a longer experience there. We tried to keep the first ones shorter, 20 minutes, somewhere in there. But it seems like there's an opportunity for something larger. So we started thinking about, as an inspiration, how BlackRock worked, where there were many different activities to do within that. Now, it's not exactly like that. Labyrinth, we haven't talked about too much, but the idea is to hit that same group with a cool opportunity where they could spend more time if they had more time. Same thing, they could step away and come back. So yeah, we're always interested in ideas and what serves that group of people that we're trying to reach with a feature. And I'm really excited. I'll be really happy when we can talk a lot more about what Delves is and how it works. And I know I saw some questions I was reading last night, some questions around, how's it going to reward things and stuff. And I'm really looking forward to when we talk about that more.
I'm excited. I mean, speaking of talking about things in the future, BlizzCon just around the corner, and you spoke about delves and reiterating delves and bringing them to this certain player base. Just finally, obviously, we've revisited the Sunwell, we've revisited Eversong, the Blood Elf home, as it were. Obviously, looking a little bit further into the future, the last Titan, we're revisiting Northrend. From a standpoint of these delves, how exciting is it to be able to revisit these places, and not only delves, but other systems and other content as well, and being able to go, this is something we know that we've had in the past, we can now either improve on it or we can do something slightly new as well?
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, we're working on the last Titan now. I've toured through all of the zones as they sit right now, and we've chosen locations for our delves, and we've talked about what kinds of and dungeons, right? And we've talked about what kinds of things could be happening now that would be appropriate, what kind of creatures would be there. We talked about the nostalgia for people that played previously that have strong connection to Northrend. What would be fun to encounter in a delve and so forth. And it adds an extra layer, I think, when you're going back to somewhere you've been before, because you can think about how to add those little Easter eggs in there for people that really have fond memories, but also make it fresh and exciting for someone who's new, that's never been to Northrend, that doesn't know the history. How do you build things in there that kind of give them a peek of what it was like? So really looking forward to that. I just, the world building team has done a phenomenal job with Northrend. And, you know, looking at the places that we know people want to go back to. We have a little internal, it's not a bet, but it's sort of a little internal guess as to what people will do the minute they arrive.
Yeah.
And we'll be interested to see if we're right, or if somebody surprises us and does different things. But yeah, I very exciting to be working on that stuff. And of course, we have a lot more midnight content
to get through.
The whole arc of the story to get through. So this is just the beginning of being, you know, in Eversong and being in Silvermoon and exploring those other areas. So yeah,
an exciting time from top to bottom. Well, thank you so much, Maria, and make sure you folks are joining in on the fun when Midnight releases very soon.